Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I just wanted to sit down and film a get ready with me. I want to call it my birthday get ready with me, even though it's not my birthday today. It is September 25th and my birthday is on October 4th, but I thought I would film this video today because it's probably the only time that I will have time to film it. I am actually going out this evening, well, in like a couple hours actually. Kind of also an actual get ready with me, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. Also kind of a makeup mugs and more because I have my coffee with me and just a boring mug today, but I do have that ready. Thank you guys for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by taking my Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. I want to keep the look simple today, and then I'm going out for real on October 1st for my birthday with just some friends and my sisters, and I figured maybe I will film that as well. That'll be a more like dressy, fancy makeup look, I think. So maybe I will film that look as well, which is going to be like the real birthday get ready with me, whereas this one is just kind of a chatty makeup mugs and more. You know when you get those pimples that are right on your lip line? Oh my god, it hurts so bad. I used to get them all the time when I played trumpet. I would just get like pimples all along my lip. It was the worst. I don't know where this one came from, but it sucks so much. I'm gonna use my Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk in the shade 550 Light Medium. It is still September when I'm filming, so I'm gonna be using my September products, but I'm really excited to switch them up for October. I feel like I'm kind of bored of my September makeup already. It is so crazy to me that it's been a year already. I was looking back at last fall to see what types of videos I was doing last year because I was like feeling like I needed some inspiration, and I was like, what did I film last year in October? And so I was looking back to see the content, and then I realized that it doesn't even feel that long ago. It feels like it was just my birthday, fall and Halloween. Like, it doesn't honestly feel like a year has gone by, which is crazy. We're all a year older. We're still here doing the same old. Well, I'm sure some of you have had massive changes in your life, but I don't think I really have very much at all. I know I said in a previous video that I don't like to apply this one with a sponge because it is already light coverage. But today, because I'm going out, I wanted to keep my skin looking more fresh and not so done up, even though I'm filming a video. So that's why I'm using the sponge today. I'm going to use my trusty L'Oreal Age Perfect Concealer. Try and fix that blemish. But yeah, it's so crazy that another year is over, and I'm turning 28 this year. That is insane. I cannot believe I'm so old. I always hate when my birthday comes around. I like the birthday. Like, I like having a birthday, but I don't like getting older. It makes me like feel all these emotions around like what I wanted to be doing when I was young, when I envisioned my late 20s, like what I wanted to be doing, and then what I'm actually doing, and you know, it can be very emotional, but I'm gonna try and not think about that this year. I don't want to feel sad on my birthday again. Man, I cannot stand my dark under eyes. Oh, you know what I just watched was, I think I might have mentioned this actually in a different video, but I just watched Cruella and I loved it. That movie was so good. I didn't have a lot of high hopes for it. I mean, I like Emma Stone. She has nodes like I do, and I actually do like her, but I just didn't have high expectations because I haven't really liked a lot of the Disney remakes except for Aladdin and the Cinderella, not the Camila Cabello Cinderella, but the Lee James Cinderella. I like those two, and then I haven't really liked their other live actions, so I don't know. I didn't have high expectations, but I actually really enjoyed it and I just loved the fashion. Oh my gosh. It was so cool just to see all the fashion. And I think also it's like the same reason why I like Emily in Paris, which like is not great, but I just love the fashion and everything that they wear and it's just cool. So I think that's why I really liked Cruella. Just using my Rimmel Insta Matte powder to set my face. I can't hold it up because it's all cracked. I'm on like the final bits of this powder and it's all cracked in the pan, so I can't really hold it up to show you. But I made a Halloween movie list because I love the fall. The fall and Halloween and everything about fall or autumn is my favorite time of the year. Like I just love the fall time. So I made a Halloween movie list, and I think what I'm going to watch next is Maleficent. I actually haven't seen it. I feel like it's a good movie to watch at Halloween, so that one's probably on my list next. But I had a whole bunch, like obviously Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, like there's so many movies on my list this year, so I'm really excited for Halloween. But let me know what your favorite like fall Halloween movies are. They don't have to be scary. I don't watch scary movies, but like When Harry Met Sally is a fall movie to me, and any other kind of fall movies that you like. I'm just gonna use the bronzer from my Wet n Wild contouring duo, planning the Halloween costume for my team at work. I plan it pretty much every year, and I am the 4-year reigning champ for Halloween costumes. So I'm trying to plan this year's Halloween costume, and I have some ideas, but I'm letting my team vote on what they want to do the most. So we'll see what they pick. I want to dress up. Well, I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween this year. Likely nothing, but I want to dress up as Coraline, not at work, for like personal. And then I want to make my parents be the other mother and the other father. I feel like that would actually make for a good pick. And plus, they never want to dress up. They don't really dress up or do a lot with Halloween, so I want to just tell them, like, all you gotta do is dress in these outfits. I'll draw the button eyes onto your face and we're good. Fall and Halloween are my favorite seasons. Like, I feel like I also really like spring, but it's like in the moment when I'm in fall, it's all about fall. And then when I'm in April and March, it's all about spring. So I like them equally, I think. But I feel like I'm more of a fall personality. Really resonate with a season. And I feel like other people also really resonate with seasons. I'm going to use my Between the Sheets blush from ColourPop. But like there's certain people that remind you of Christmas, and then there's certain people that remind you of like summer. And I don't know, I feel like I am a fall personality. Trying not to go crazy with the makeup today. I really love blush, and I feel like I always go overboard, but it's just so much fun to apply, and it just changes my whole look. And also just makes me feel better. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit today. I'm going to spritz my face with the glass spray from Maybelline. I hate this spray. I don't know why I use it. And then I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera, and then I will pop back on and we'll do the eye makeup, lips, and that is basically the entire look. Okay, eyebrows are done, and I also applied some primer, like eye primer. I'm just gonna set that primer with this shade from the ColourPop Good as Gold palette. I'm so done with this palette. I just don't want to use it anymore. But it's still September and I gotta stick to my routine. So are you guys into, or have you done, oh, there's all this glitter on this brush. So now I have like glitter all over my lid. Are you guys into manifesting things? Because it's kind of a new thing that I've been looking into lately. I don't know what kind of spurred that in me, but my friend was telling me about a vision board, and I was like, you know what, I could create a vision board and, have it in my place. But then I also I just never did because I think I got lazy. But what do you guys think about manifesting things, and has it like worked for you? Because there's like a couple things that I really want to manifest for my 28th year, or my year of being 28. I actually think it's your 29th year. But I wanted to manifest a couple things, and I don't really know how to do it. Do you just like think about it, or do you have to say certain things in the morning when you wake up or before bed? Like, I don't really know how it works. Really want to like kind of focus on a couple things in my life. I want to try manifesting and see where that takes me, but let me know if you guys have done that or if it's like worked for you or if you like the idea of manifesting. I'm going to just line my upper lash line with this Juniper eyeliner from ColourPop, and I'm also going to line the lower lash line as well. And again, as usual, I only line the outer half of my lash lines. Just make sure eyes look bigger. Yeah, I don't know why I got suddenly into that this year. Something happened and I was just like, I want to try to manifest. I want to take the shade Big Brooch, which is a dark brown, and I'm going to use it to just blend out this liner. I've been super into making lists lately. I don't know why. One of them I started making, which I couldn't really define what it was, but it was basically movies that made me feel better, or they're just like comforting movies and novels. And they're all like period pieces, so I don't know how to define it. Things like Emma by Jane Austen, Persuasion and Sense Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, but not so much because I actually don't like that one as much. But those other three I really like. And then I got really inspired by this because of Far From the Madding Crowd, which I just read and finished and I absolutely loved it. And then I watched the movie and I loved that. So it started to get me thinking about these types of like period pieces that make me feel better. So I put like War and Peace on there and Anna Karenina. Taking that first shade again, State of Mind, which was like that light beige, and I'm just going to use that to blend this out a bit. Atonement I put on it, and then my friend said that Atonement was like not should not be on the list. And I put Wuthering Heights and Jane Eyre. So let me know if you have like any other novels. Like I don't know how to define it. It's pretty much like 18th, 19th century books or movies that just make you feel better. Like when you just want to have a glass of wine and curl up on your couch and either watch or read it. That I'm thinking like those types of books. Let me know what else I can add to the list. I can't remember now what else I put on there, but I think those were the main ones. I'm going to take the shade 24 Karat, and I'm going to use this one just with my finger, and I'm going to apply it on my lid. I just dab it on. I wore a similar look in my perfume video that I did recently. I just feel like it adds a little bit of something to the look. Anyways, everybody that's older than me told me that 28 was their favorite year. Well, not everyone. A lot of people told me that 28 was their favorite year. So I am feeling a lot more hopeful than I have about my birthday this year than previous years. And I feel like I made it through the hump of just being in your late 20s and accepting it. So I don't feel as sad about it as I felt when I turned 27. 25 was definitely the worst age to turn for me. 26 was like, well, I don't know. 27, I just felt like I'm leaving my mid-20s. I'm in my late 20s now and I felt kind of sad about it. But so many people told me that 28 was a good year. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it is also gonna be a good year for me. Yeah, I think that's it with what I'm gonna do with my eyes. I don't know, maybe I should do something a bit more. Maybe it's like, this is a bit too boring. This always happens to me and then I regret it. Okay, I'm gonna just add a little bit of Big Brooch, but I'm gonna focus it on the outer corner just to deepen this side up a bit. I need to start Schitt's Creek because everybody's been talking about it, and then my team at work wants to dress up as Schitt's Creek, so I'm like, okay, I need to watch it because I don't understand anything. I don't get any of the inside jokes, and I feel left out. And of course, I'm going to watch Emily in Paris because I love that show and I've been waiting for it. I've just been wanting something easy to watch, and like that's why I haven't started any new shows, because I'm like, I just need something lighthearted right now. I can't do all these dramas. So I've been holding off on like anything that's been serious. So I got to start those two shows. Oh, and then You is coming back, which I didn't even really like You season 2. Like I thought season 1 was okay. It was a bit weird, but it was like okay. And then I didn't really like season 2, but I'm kind of looking forward to season 3. I don't know why. I feel like it's not going to be good, but I'm still going to watch it. I think I'm hoping that it won't be as bad as season 2. was. I want to just apply some mascara and then I'll be back to finish the look with a lipstick. Okay, I'm not quite sure what lipstick I want to use. I think I want to use this one, which is more Rust by Maybelline. It's one of their Ultimatte lipsticks. So we'll see. If this doesn't look good, I won't use it. Oh, so another thing that I was thinking about while I was applying my mascara, YouTube and what I watched on YouTube. So I've been really into lately the H3 world. I feel like I'm a foot soldier now, and I've just been so, like, they're pretty much the only people that I watch on YouTube, to the point where I get super sad and bored when they take a week off. Like, really bright. I'm not going to wear this when I go out, but because it's very bright. But yeah, I haven't, like, I'm not a paying member, but I absolutely love them, and I love the crew. Like, the crew is my favorite part. I am a huge Dan stan. Like, I love Dan. This is kind of embarrassing to talk about, but I don't know how I got sucked into this world. It's just been such a weird, like, I'm embarrassed, honestly, to tell you guys, but I have been sucked into the Amberlynn Reid universe. I don't know how I ended up here. I don't know even how this happened or who I was watching that mentioned her, and then I was like, what is this? And then I got, like, sucked into it. I don't really watch a lot of the, like, reactors who talk about her, but the, like, compilation channels, like, that put together clips from her vlogs and her live streams, I just find myself watching them, and when I just want to hear people talking in the background, it's always her, and I don't know what that is. I don't know why I got sucked into that world, but I, like, cannot escape the Amberverse. It's so bad. I'm trying my best to, like, not watch videos on her, but it's been really hard. But anyways, that's pretty much what I've been watching on YouTube lately. Like, I don't really watch beauty gurus and, like, lifestyle so much anymore. Like, I listen to the H3 podcast, and sometimes I will listen to other, like, commentator YouTubers, but it's really bad when H3 doesn't post, because then I have nothing to watch. So yeah, that's what I've been watching on YouTube, and also that sums up this makeup look. Okay, so that sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chatty get ready with me, makeup, mugs, and more style of video. I think I'm also going to film, if I have time, which I think I do. I have about an hour and a half. I think I want to film a fall lipstick video, which this one will definitely be featured. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody that has a birthday in October has a wonderful, wonderful birthday this year. Thank you, as always, for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one.